This is the Alchemy Adversary. Look at that. Oof. Ladies and gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaManor, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Ob Nixilis, the Adversary, in Alchemy. So obviously Alchemy has been around here, this Alchemy deck rather, with the Sanguine Brushstroke with the Blood Artist. Really awesome Alchemy card, and I think that we can take Ob Nixilis Anvil and put it to the next level. I think that the Sanguine Brushstroke makes this deck that much better. So I guess we'll just start off with the Adversary. Obviously, if you've been living under a rock, Ob Nixilis is here, baby. New Capenna's, in my opinion, my favorite card. I don't know, everyone's got their own thing. I think this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's a nightmare versus control. It can be good versus mid-range. It's just never really like a dead card. As long as you have like a little body to protect it, Adversary is going to wreak some major havoc. So I guess we'll go ahead and start off with the Unlucky Witness and the Immersturm Predator. But the reason we have this, we don't have Synthesizer because we have Immersturm Predator. So the way that Synthesizer works is to get your value off the top, you have to kind of like get a card that gets exiled to even make it worth running. So when you have Immersturm Predator, you pretty much have to have like 5 open sources of mana before you play the Synthesizer, because then that leaves 4 after you play the one for Synthesizer, and then unless you have 5, which is like so bulky, so that's the reason we're not playing Synthesizer. It's just too bulky. And the Unlucky Witness, whenever you sacrifice it with the Predator, you get to, you know, give it indestructible, and the Unlucky Witness also goes through. So it's kind of like a Synthesizer anyway. So for that reason, that's a long explanation, but I definitely prefer the Unlucky Witness to the Synthesizer in this deck. Next, we got the Shambling Ghast, Epicure, and Voltisurge. These are all pretty standard things. We all know what these do. These are just quick hitters. They're very good in Anvil type of decks. We're pretty much just trying to suck the life out of our opponent. Tenacious Underdog, obviously, because it can come back. It makes great food for our lovely Ob Nixilis. Harvester creates blood tokens. Meathook Massacre for some extra 1 life pingage. It's just wonderful. And again, it's Immersturm Predator. I think you kind of need this Predator for the mirror match. If you're playing against some sort of Rakdos Anvil type deck, you need the flyer. You absolutely need the flyer to win. It is the difference maker in the mirror match. So that's for that reason we're running 2 Predators. And then the Sanguine Brushstroke just takes this deck over the top. But that's pretty much all I have for you. I mean, I think the lands are pretty standard here. We got a little bit overloaded on red. And we're just going to take Ob Nixilis and see how well Ob Nixilis can do in Alchemy. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this, helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Exiler, how are we doing here? So Exiler, I'm assuming you've got some, you're gonna exile all my cards, so not really a fan of that because the Tenacious Underdog can come back, but you know, we'll see what we can get going here. Voldaren Epicure on the play rather, not the draw, so that's good. So we got the Sanguine Brushstroke. I think that this is going to end up being a pretty nifty little deck here. It's pretty much just like the standard sacrifice Omni Anvil deck, except now we've got Ob Nixilis in there, and hopefully we can dig and find one up. But I think I'm just gonna drop the Tenacious Underdog for now. And let's go ahead and do that. Gonna need to get another land would be preferable, and an Ob Nixilis would be just wonderful if we can snag into that. But we do get an Oni-Cult Anvil. Oni-Cult Anvil is going to be, it's gonna have to be the play here. Let's go in for that. We do miss a land drop, but I think it's a small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. I'm gonna swing in here. Now I'm assuming this is probably most likely, it's probably most likely a Doomscar or something, but we're not gonna be afraid. We're gonna go ahead and drain them for 1 life. We already have them down to 13, and even if this is a Doomscar, it's not really the end of the world. So it is a Doomscar. Not phenomenal, but, ooh, another Anvil. I don't think we can really go for Anvil, because we kind of need to get into something else. I'm going to go for the Epicure. Let's go for the Epicure, pop him for another 1, and then we can go for a Ghast. We kind of want to get into another land here. Do we want to kind of risk it? Do we want to get a little risky? Let's get a little risky. Let's go ahead and pop this, and I guess we'll use the Epicure. Or this can actually generate another blood token, so I guess we'll get rid of the Ghast. Brushstroke is one of the best cards in our deck, so we can't do that, and we do get another land. That was a little risky, but hey, you gotta risk it to get that biscuit, I'm telling you what. So we take him down to 11. 11-21. I think we're sitting pretty good here. They can't obviously have another Doomscar. They'd have to foretell it. Ooh, okay. So this is gonna be pretty rough here. So we're gonna do this. to get out the damage, because this is going to prevent all of the, okay, this is going to prevent all but one of that damage, right? So if we just keep pinging them for one, we actually can't hit them with the Protector Shield. We're going to go ahead and give them a nice, because that is very problematic. So let's go ahead and use the blood token here. I guess we'll get rid of the Anvil. The Anvil doesn't really do anything at this point, unfortunately. So there's a Harvester. Now the Harvester can do a little something, so that's nice. But dang, that actually puts our deck on lockdown. We could swing in, but all of these are going to do 0 apiece, so it doesn't actually even really matter. So invitation only. Oh my god. So this is bad. I think we're okay. Let's see what we can do here. So it's a source, right? So even the Anvil can't really do anything, so we're gonna have to do that. Let's go ahead and pop this blood token. I guess we'll get rid of the Surge. They're not really playing creatures, I don't think, so we'll go ahead and do that. There's our Ob Nixilis. Okay, that is going to be what we need here. I'm going to play down the Shambling Ghast. Now, the Ob Nixilis doesn't deal damage. The opponent just loses life, if that makes any sense. So I think we'll be okay there in terms of draining them. Because how it's worded, Ob Nixilis, opponent loses 2 life unless they discard. So I don't think that they're dealing damage, right? I think that's 99% sure that's how it works. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully we can get rid of the Spirited Companion. Let's see here. By invitation only, kind of wiped our board out, so that was unfortunate. There's still hope, though. There's still hope. We might be able to get around this Protector Shield. I think our win condition is going to be Ob Nixilis. We also are running Immersturm Predator, so that's another big creature that we can get into the air. So, okay, my turn. We got another Ob Nixilis. That's good. That's definitely good. I'm gonna waste 0 time doing this. Let's just go ahead and put out our Ob Nixilis here. And let's bust this thing, because we are gonna get another body to protect itself. Here we go, baby. And I'm not worried about like creating the double token at all. So we get 2 Ob Nixilis.
Enough of your petty notions of morality.
No morality for us. Okay. All that matters is power. And this is the Alchemy Adversary. Look at that. Oof. Okay, we're just going to go straight for +1s here. I'm just worried about dealing damage, or not dealing. Soul Shatter. Ooh, okay. I guess we'll get rid of... Ooh, that's actually kind of rough. We should have used the token first. Wasn't really expecting a Soul Shatter. I guess we'll get rid of the one that already has the ability. So again, if they don't want to discard, they lose 2 life.
Your punishment is
See, look at
my
that.
entertainment.
It's my entertainment. So they lose 2 life here. Because the shield does not protect from losing life.
Me, and you
will
lose
everything. You gotta love Ob Nixilis. Let's go ahead and do that. We also have another one just in case they get rid of this one again. That's what we love about Ob Nixilis. We keep making copies, and that is just going to be the difference between everything. Now, Tibalt. Ooh, okay, Tibalt is a little nerve-wracking here. That's a little nerve-wracking.
I have cosmic aspirations, dear Planeswalker.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. They can actually use that against us, so that's kind of unfortunate. I guess we're gonna have to block. I don't want the Ob Nixilis to die, so that's fine. I'm trying to think here. Do we want? I think we kind of just want to use the -1 here, because again, this is not damage, so they can't prevent that. Oh goodness, goodness, we are bad. We are bad at this game. Holy moly, that was bad. Okay, let's pretend like that just didn't happen. Wow, I cannot believe I forgot how to do that. Either way, now they're going to have to actually start discarding. And this is good. This is the token, so we can go ahead and place this Ob Nixilis here, and we are. Let's go ahead and pop this, and now we're going to get 2 more. We're going to have a total of 3 here.
If you don't stand with me, you're my enemy.
You're my enemy. Let's go ahead and get them to discard here.
Defy me.
They take it.
You
Okay.
lose everything.
And I'm going to actually do this again.
By coin or card.
By coin or card. So we have 3 Ob Nixilis out here. It didn't end up being that big of a deal.
Pain.
Share your pain. How much pain are you in, Tibalt? So they're gonna go ahead and Hero's Downfall. Ouch. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad.
My empire crumbles.
So our empire is crumbling. They can swing in. They actually can't kill our Ob Nixilis here. If we would have made a treasure token rather than the -1/-1, we could blitz this in. So that sucks. That definitely sucks. But wait, is this in their hand? This is not in their hand, right? This is just exiled. Right? Like they can't discard, right? They can use the anvil to save them. Okay. So they can use the anvil to save them.
Your punishment is
my entertainment. So they're gonna use the anvil, sacrifice their anvil to give them 1 life, right? Okay, so they go down to 1, so still okay.
Pleasure doing business.
Let's go for Tenacious Underdog. I would assume they're going to exile the Tenacious Underdog. Oh, this is gonna be a nail biter. So if they exile, they actually don't. They actually don't. They go for.
Oh, so many painful memories.
Hopefully we give you some more painful memories, Tibble. We are the true Rakdos Planeswalker. We were both playing Rakdos Planeswalkers, but I think Ob Nixilis has got you here, man. So they can go for Vanishing Verse, get rid of the Underdog. It isn't going to do a whole lot here. Yeah, they're going to kill that. It doesn't do a whole lot. In fact, that really helps us out because now we can go for Tenacious Underdog and just blitz this in with haste. And this is going to actually do damage. So, I think we're sitting pretty good here. They can't kill both of our Ob Nixilis here. So, Meathook Massacre, okay. I think that's fine. So they have 2, right? What else you got? They're gonna go for Field of Ruin, that's fine. That's fine, we can just grab I guess we'll grab black. We need black. 1 more black. A little bit low on the basics there, but shh, don't tell anybody. And I think we just win, right? I mean, I don't think they can do anything. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do with this. But either way, I think we're just gonna take this with the Ob Nixilis. +1.
Go ahead.
Plead for mercy. And I think we just do that. And they don't have another card to discard, and that is it. Good game.
Or carnage.
Spicy mustard. How are we doing here? I enjoy me some spicy mustard. You know. Pretty good. I think spicy mustard might even be better than regular mustard. We got like Dijon mustard, we got brown mustard. Mustard's just a class act. You know what? Let's go ahead and place down this Haunted Ridge. We don't have a turn 2, so we want to get this down. And I think we want to go for Harvester first, and then the Anvil. So Forsaken Crossroads, and then Kami of Bamboo Groves. I'm very familiar with this card. This card lets you place down another land, so that's pretty good. This card's really, really good. Kind of acts. I forgot that 1 card in Historic. Oh, it's that 0/3 thing that like lets you play another land, but it's a 1/1 instead. Let's go ahead and drop our Harvester, our Bloodtithe Harvester here, and we're gonna be setting up. I don't know if we want to go for Ob Nixilis right this. It depends what they drop here. If they drop something scary, I don't think we're gonna be able to get into Ob Nixilis because you have to be able to protect it. So Jukai Liberator. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll go for black here. I don't want to do this because we won't be able to protect it very well, so I don't think that's really the move. I think we just go for a Sanguine Brushstroke. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So Sanguine Brushstroke, and I think we just kill the Liberator. I mean, they're not really running like Blizzard Brawl or anything, so I guess we'll just get rid of this thing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's do that. I know it's a little wishy-washy, but we get 2 triggers from the Blood Artist, so I think that's gonna be worth it. I'm just worried. I'm nervous about like just a burn spell, and then they swing in. I don't really want to like sacrifice my Blood Artist. So now that this Gnarled Professor is out, that is very bad because now they have Containment Breach and a Trampler. They're gonna trample over our Blood Artist on top of being able to just kill one of our things. Pretty bad, like pretty gosh darn bad, and we miss a land drop. Like things are going horrible. Like this is so bad. How can we get out of this? Let's drop an Anvil. Let's use the blood token. Get a 1/1. The Massacre's not gonna. I'm not so confident. I think we're gonna have to keep the Massacre. I guess we'll discard the Tenacious Underdog, and then we'll just do what we can here. We'll just do what we can. Another Brushstroke. So Brushstroke's okay. Okay. In turn, I think we're gonna have to use this Meathook Massacre. Hopefully they don't have like an old growth troll or something, but because they're gonna have the containment breach. We might as well sacrifice our own anvil. So now they don't get the 1/1 pest. It's small and ticky-tacky, but it's still something. And this thing's gonna swing in and just murder our face holes. Okay, take that 17 to 16. Let's see if they have any more. Oh god, we're missing land drops. You can't miss land drops. You just can't. Ugh, okay. That's our second missed land drop. How do we play around this? Do we go for another Brushstroke? Let's go for Anvil. Let's go for Anvil, and I think we're going to use the Blood token on another Brushstroke, maybe? I mean, that gives us another Blood Artist. That could be kind of good. I guess we'll just do another Anvil. I mean, creating the 1/1s is not very good in the first place because of this Trampler. We need to get into the land. So there's land. It's a little, you know, we're slowly making our way. End turn. Again, this Trampler is the big problem, though. We can have chump blockers for days. It's the Trample that's a huge problem. Bloodthirsty Adversary. It's actually not that big a, well, yeah, it is. It's actually a huge deal because they can recast Containment Breach. Oh, God. No. All right, let's see what they target here. Are they going to target the Anvil again? They are. Okay, well, let's go ahead and blow up our own Anvil. Yet again. Yet again. And here's the thing. Let's go ahead and... should we chump block the Adversary? Let's go ahead and let this go. I know it's terrible. It's awful, but I don't think we have too much of a choice here. So I'm going to go for... let's go for Shambling Ghast. Then let's just drop our Ob Nixilis here. I think we just have to do it. I know we can't really protect it very well, but I just don't care. We have to do this. I'm getting a little antsy. We're gonna create a treasure token. We're not gonna remove anything. We're gonna create 2 Ob Nixilis here.
If you don't stand with me, you're my enemy.
You're my enemy. Let's go ahead and create this and then go and pop them. We'll gain a little bit of life back.
I have a job for you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
And we'll go ahead and end turn. Now we can at least kill this Adversary. Again, this Professor is going to come right through, but there's nothing we can do about the Professor. They're going to swing to our face. Oh, wow. So, okay, we're going to take 5, but we're going to be able to kill the Adversary with this because it deals 1 damage, and then the Blood Arch is going to go off as well. So this is actually... okay, we go down to 8, but again, now we get a lot of... this is a lot of Blood Arch triggers here, so... okay. Let's go ahead and deal damage to the Bloodthirsty Adversary. No Snakeskin Veil or anything, and they're gonna... that's another Blood Artist trigger. So we actually are 6 to 13, and we get a Predator. We get a Predator! Oh, baby, we snuck it out! 9, 3, 1, 6, 0, 6, 4, 7, 30! How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Let's see what we can get going on here. This is a pretty good hand. I mean, we don't have a lovely... there we go. I spoke too soon. There's the Ob Nixilis. So let's go ahead and drop our Den of the Bugbear. Maybe they play something. Maybe we can just Voltage Surge that thing right away. They do not. So we get an Unlucky Witness. I actually like Unlucky Witness a little bit more than the Synthesizer in this deck because I'm running Immersturm Predator. So the Witness seems to be a little bit better, in my opinion. Let's go for the Bloodtithe Harvester. You know, Tenacious, I'm a little bit, I don't know, what's better, the Tenacious Underdog or the Ob Nixilis? If they don't play anything, we're just going to want to get the Ob Nixilis out as soon as possible. Perhaps that is a minor misplay. I guess if we are committing to the Ob Nixilis early, we want to probably put out the Tenacious Underdog. Right? Yeah, we definitely do. So let's go ahead and let's just do it anyway. We already goofed up a little bit. Yeah, because we sacrificed this. We can't bring this back with the Tenacious Underdog, but then again, we get more, yeah, we get a Blood token out though. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. And either way, both of these resolve.
I don't need respect.
Let's go.
Just
let's go ahead and do this.
Obedience.
We don't need the Devil token
Defy
out.
me,
wow, they're discarding.
and you'll lose everything.
Okay, so they actually want us to discard. That is a little nerve-wracking. So, oh gosh, a lore hold. Oh no.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I don't know. Be careful here. I don't know if that was pleasure doing business with them. So they're going for Key to the Archive. Oh gosh, they're gonna be able to reanimate this thing, aren't they? Okay. Okay, that's nerve-wracking. Lightning Helix as well. Okay, well, Let's go ahead and just keep making them discard. We might as well just be consistent with it. Let's go ahead and just try and get them again.
By coin or card.
Tribute is owed.
Tribute is... Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
We're gonna go ahead and put out the Brushstroke here. At least, I'm just nervous about life gain. They got rid of the Lightning Helix. That's kind of weird because this deck just wants to zap you. So life gain should be like #1 on their priority list, I would think. Please don't have... okay, so that's not that bad. I mean, they already got rid of the Lightning Helix, which I don't know why they would want to do that. They could get rid of an Ob Nixilis. No, they can't, actually. Never mind. But they can still do damage and gain life. I've been playing this deck long enough to know that they want to gain life. Okay, if I'm playing against Ob Nixilis, I know that life gain is just 10 out of 10 most important. So get rid of a land, okay. 1, 2, 3. Demonic Tutor, oh goodness, what do they got here? Okay. So Demonic Tutor comes out. I'm assuming it's probably like can't really be a farewell, I don't think. Okay. We can blitz in the underdog. Let's go ahead and just take the Ob Nixilis. Let's go ahead and just pop him first before we do anything.
Pleasure doing business.
Let's go ahead and pop him again, down to 7.
Coin or carnage.
We can deal 2
Is owed.
2 here with the 2 blood tokens. I think we're just gonna blitz this in. Let's go ahead and blitz in our underdog here. And we'll swing in here, and then we'll actually get a trigger from the Blood Artist here, and we get to draw a card. So take them down to 3. And they gotta be careful here. Because we have Hive of the Eye Tyrant and Den of the Bugbear, and that's just kind of lethal. But again, though, I don't want to get too comfortable here. They've got a lot of things they can work with here. So Invoke Justice, here it is. Oh gosh, here it is. The almighty Lorehold. Are they gonna invoke Justice on us? What are they? It's gonna come down to what the heck do they get here? What the heck do they get out of this Lorehold? Oh god. Oh god. Nothing crazy, come on. I have no idea what this deck is packing. They've really only showed us Key to the Archive, Invoke, and a Lightning Helix. And these both came from the Key to the Archive, so... Okie dokie. We've got 2 Ob Nixilis still. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if they have some sort of crazy board wipe, like the Lorehold's dead. Oh. So the Purge. Okay. Down to 9. This doesn't have lifelink, right? No life. Okay, so no lifelink. 10 to 3. We still have this Hive of the Eye Tyrant for lethal. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Ob Nixilis here. Let's just kind of like, you know, soften them up. They have to discard at least 1. Otherwise, that would just be lethal right then and there.
Plead for mercy.
Okay. Alden's Epiphany. That's actually really good with the Lorehold. That's actually really cute. It's a cute combo. I guess I'll just use this again. Might as well just pop him one more time.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Here's the thing. If they take it and they go down to 1, I might be more inclined to go for the Brushstroke rather than the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Oh, wow. So they go for Divide by 0. So they can't divide by 0 a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming, I mean, they just have to have like some sort of spot removal, right? I'm gonna try it out. It's close. It's either Hive of the Eye Tyrant or the Brushstroke, but I think we're just gonna have to go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant here. Let's swing in, and it doesn't really matter. They don't have any big things to reanimate from here. We'll go ahead and take this. If they have... Oh, no! No! Oh, no! Oh, that hurts so bad. So the Sanguine Brushstroke would have gotten the job done because they can't use the Aganjo, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that the Aganjo... Now they got another turn. That's game. That is game. We're going to give them good game. Dang, so the Brushstroke would have won us the game, but I figured maybe they had like a Fading Hope or something, and they couldn't Fading Hope the Brushstroke, but we just picked the wrong one, and unfortunately we take the L. That is unfortunate. So we're back here at ManaManor with the post-game wrap, and this deck was absolutely wonderful. As far as what I would change, I don't know exactly what I would change. I think it's like pretty gosh darn good. Sometimes the 2 random unlucky witnesses, it feels awkward when you look at the deck list. It just like feels weird, but I don't think it really is. And I think as a best of 1, I think this is pretty well optimized. The only thing we're really missing is some sort of like hard removal that's not Surge. So if they get a creature bigger than 4 toughness, you're kind of out of luck, so that is kind of unfortunate. So you could definitely go with maybe some like Infernal Grasps, because again, I wouldn't go Bloodchief's Thirst, because this pretty much takes care of anything that Bloodchief's Thirst could. So it would definitely be Infernal Grasp. So make room for Infernal Grasp if you want. Other than that, I think this deck is absolutely wonderful, and that's pretty much all I have for you today. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how ugly I am in the comments below. Just do something because it really helps out the channel, and I appreciate all of you. But until the next episode, I will see you then. ManaMan out.